We just caught this giant swordfish here in New Zealand with Matt Watson, and now we're gonna show you how to clean it and cook it.
Keep dragging it, dragging it. Yeah. Get the word out too. Anyone that wants swordfish, these guys aren't going to be able to put it in their carry-on. Yeah. So.
Was this already broken?
It was already snapped. Yeah, I've had quite a few like that. Oh, just like that. Yeah, they whack stuff up on the bottom. Like they'll feed off the bottom as well. Or fighting with another sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to take the I'm going to take slabs off of this side. It's really important that you don't pierce the gut cavity while you're doing this, because there's the stomach acid in these things will break down backbones of fish this thick. They eat big fish, so the acid it's smelly, it's horrible, and we want to keep it away from the meat. So I just start by doing a cut right at what I think is the lateral line along the center. I'm erring on the side of the top because I don't want to breach into the gut cavity. And then I'm following around here to get all the meat out of the top of the head. Follow the backbone. Okay, and then I'm going to take it off in slabs. Now what I'll do...
Wow, look at that meat. Have you ever seen them bright orange here, the meat?
Bright orange? No, never.
So where we get them, they eat these deep water shrimp, ruby reds.
Wow.
And they turn, the meat is as orange as a pumpkin.
Wow,
and they call it a pumpkin sword.
Well, that is crazy. I'm going to put these along here because we're going to take the skin off of it. And there we go. I mean, you look, it's like, we'll cut that dark meat out.
Yeah.
And you look at that, it's like an eye fillet. And it just, I want to give it away to people. I like to give them a whole slab like that. And then they can cut it into whatever size steaks they like.
It's a beautiful piece of meat.
This is the easy part. This top, it gets nasty when we've got to deal with the bottom.
Here. I'm your meat boy. Thank you. Now, you know what's great about swordfish is they yield so much meat. Like a lot of other fish, there's a lot of bones.
It's been a while since I've done a sword, actually.
Really? When was the last time you cleaned one?
Probably Shaw's. Shaw tried to release one and it had an embolism, so it wouldn't swim away. So we took it and I cut it up right here. That one was 213 kilograms, so similar size to this. So Sean's taking the skin off, and he'll just be cutting some of that dark meat out as well. You can either do it now or you can just do it later before prepping it.
This is the primo meat right here, right?
Yeah.
That's your favorite part?
There's all good. There's good meat. The belly's good, getting into the stomach. So we'll pull that big barrel up here.
You know, Matt, I don't see any parasites, dude.
No, we don't get parasites.
So in Florida, our fish are loaded with parasites. Loaded. And that knife is cutting really nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
What's the biggest swordfish you've ever cleaned?
The biggest one that I've cleaned here was, it got attacked by a mako, and I was fishing it on my little boat, and a lot of it got eaten, but the piece I got back was 326 kilograms.
Wow.
So it was probably a 360 kilo fish.
Way over 700.
Yeah, and there's a classic photo of me with it on the bench here, the old bench that used to be here, Pete, and the bite radius through the tail was so over 700 pound to answer your question. Okay, now this is where we're going to be careful of not getting any gut. So what I like to do here, and I'll show you in a moment, is take the belly flap off carefully. As you peel it out like this, I'm just going to run the knife down this membrane, just slowly peel it out. Yeah, okay, so we're going to take the belly flap off. This is beautiful meat, the belly. And as we go to the table, we're going to take this membrane off of it.
And there's the stomach right there.
This is the stomach.
The stomach is loaded with fish.
Okay, and this is the exciting bit, people.
This is the best part. Here we go.
What's it been eating?
Wait, hold on. Let's see this.
Squid.
That's a big squid, bro. Arrowhead, huh?
Squid, one. Yeah, that's an arrow squid. Oh, yeah, see this acid there? That you don't want that on your skin, it burns you.
Another squid?
And another squid. Here we go.
Lots of squid.
Baby frostfish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, frostfish.
Another squid?
Another squid. So I've never ever opened up a swordfish that's not had a frostfish in it.
Come on.
Every single swordfish I've opened up has had at least one. Another squid. So what we like to do here with our swordfish is we'll chop these up and we'll make some calamari for you guys tonight.
No, I'm good, buddy.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. I see the worms crawling.
Honestly,
look at those things.
but they're already, it's been like fermented for you guys.
Yeah. What are all those parasites in the stomach?
No idea. Okay, just
You pull them back this way?
Yeah.
The pectins are annoying, aren't they?
Yeah, they're fixed. Okay.
So the first thing you do is you cut this keel off.
Yep. Cut the keel off, and then that gives me a starter for the center line. And then I just basically follow the lateral line up, basically where the spine is. I've already put the word out to people in the community that there's a swordfish coming in. Everybody loves fresh fish. We've got a chiller here. I'll stack it in there. I'll just say to people, come and help yourselves. Way I kind of see it is it's not really my fish. It was the ocean gave this up to us, and now it's our job to make sure that it feeds a whole lot of people from the community. It's a real treat for people that don't get access to go fishing to get fresh, organic produce from the ocean like that. You got many people that'll take some, Sean? Sweet. You take as much as you like, mate. Sam, how you going? Would you want to get him to come over here? I think it's going to be a whole lot easier. You need the big glass out here. Or will we?
A lot of people don't get the opportunity to catch fish like we do all the time,
Yeah.
right? So sharing the meat, it's a big deal, and it makes a lot of people really happy. I mean, I love giving my friends fresh fish. I love doing it.
Yeah.
Give it to my doctors, my dentist, everybody, dude.
You nailed it. It's exactly the same here, except we probably take it maybe a little bit further, where we eat the fish head and we use the backbone, we utilize the whole fish. In fact, I started in 2010 a website called Free Fish Heads, and it's now an app, and we've got 40,000 people around New Zealand are signed up to this app, which I created. And so fishermen can give their fish heads and frames away to people that will eat them. And they smoke them, they make soups out of them, and it's so the whole fish gets utilised. So,
to all the viewers that are watching right now, let us know in the comments what your favorite fish to eat. And if swordfish is your favorite fish to eat, let us know your favorite recipe.
so all of these sections are backbone.
Yeah.
And that's why you don't have to be too fussy when you're chopping it off, because that gets smoked and you can pick all the meat off. But to dissect it, there's a little gap in each vertebrae. If you have a look, we'll cut the meat away so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yep.
If we cut that away, there is like a little hole in there, and knife just goes straight in it.
Like nothing.
Yeah, and there's actually amniotic fluid in there which you can eat. So when you smoke the fish, you suck all of that out. I don't know if you've ever seen me eat a fish head.
I've seen that before, but guys in Florida do that.
Yeah, I eat the eyes of fish.
You eat the eyes?
I eat the eyes.
You'll eat this eye.
When it's cooked, I wouldn't eat it raw.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, like honestly, if you take a look at my Instagram, like people Americans particularly freak out watching me eat a fish head. But
will you eat that right now?
oh, not raw.
No?
But when that's been smoked, that is delicious.
Really?
It is. Oh man, it is the.
It's like butter?
Yeah, it tastes like the eye, to be honest.
It tastes like the eye.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not something I can even relate to. It tastes like the eye, mate. I never gave that a try. We cleaned this fish with this new ugly stick knife. This thing is absolutely incredible. Very, very sharp, beautiful handle, and I'm very, very impressed with it. It's done extremely well. We've cut up a bunch of things with this so far on this trip, and it's been one of the best knives I ever used. How to remove a swordfish bill from a swordfish. Step 1, get a saw.
Yeah, there is no finesse or trick.
There's no finesse
You
or trick.
you just saw the bill off. Okay, let's go lift them up a bit. Oh.
There's a little finesse, a little technique here. You're using dorsal fin as leverage. What's incredible, Matt, is people don't realize how much oil is in this bill.
Yep.
It can take a long time to get that oil out of there.
Hang it in a tree for a couple of years if you were going to let it dry out.
Well, you don't put it in hydrogen peroxide?
Nah, mate.
Oh, is that off? It's almost off.
Oh, no, almost.
Yeah. There you go. Off.
There you have it. You're
That's
perfect.
the weapon of the sea.
That's your envelope opener right there.
There's the waist. There we go.
This one here's going to go to the pigs, yeah.
This will be fit. So he's going to feed the head to the pigs?
Yeah, exactly. Well, quite often someone will come and take the head, but it's been short notice, and my lady that usually comes from Kaikoui, she's away at the moment. So if I had a little more, like, I'm going away, as you know, tomorrow, so I don't have time to...
We're leaving tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So we're relying on other people to come and collect this stuff, but Pete's got some pigs here, so the pigs are going to eat that.
Matt's going to pick out the piece of meat that we're going to eat today. There's so much meat here, it's impossible for one person to eat this in one night.
Yeah, that's a nice looking piece. It's got a bit of belly there as well. Yeah.
That's your filet?
That is good. Belly is higher oil content and a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah.
When you're cooking it, the higher the oil content, if you overdo it a little, well then you can kind of get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a nice bit. I'm going to grab a couple of chunks. I'm going to grab this piece.
Yeah.
And that looks beauty right there. I'll just take some of that darker meat out. Speaking of people coming to get fish, some guys have just arrived right now.
Sean's got to head out. He's got to go home. His wife is sick, so he can't make dinner. I promised him I would give him a hat. Sean, pick any 2 hats you want, dude. This one is our Mustad partnership. Yeah. So it's got the Mustad logo on it. Yeah. And I've got the swordfish in the Mustad.
Yeah, done.
Done?
Done. Done deal.
I like the Mustad hat in the tan. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome. Cheers.
Yeah, dude. No, thank you for all the help, man. We couldn't have caught the fish without you.
Yeah.
It would have been impossible.
We wouldn't have been out there if it wasn't for you guys coming over, so thank you.
Dude, I appreciate you, man.
After cleaning the fish, we headed towards Matt's house, and on the way, he showed us some of New Zealand's incredible scenery.
See this, you can't see it from here, but you see that bay, that cove?
Yep.
We're tucked in that cove down there.
Really?
And that island just there in front of us, that's where I was, when I was FaceTiming you the other day.
right over there.
I live right down there, yeah.
Wow.
And
This
that's
is where the orcas are, right here.
yeah, orcas on the beach. That's where the yellowfin were busting up when I was FaceTiming you the other day in front of our house. There were yellowfin there. Those bluefin tuna, like the bait schools, 350 kilo bluefin just on the doorstep, literally.
The boathouse?
Right there, me and Sean caught swordfish with that.
That's crazy. Right out here.
Yeah, right out here. Right there.
This is the fishing room. All right. Holy moly, this is epic, Matt. Oh, this is not messy. So that's your giant tuna?
Yeah, well, it's so I said they didn't quite have one quite as long as my one, so it's an inch shorter. So this is the photo of it, which you would have seen before. So if you look at that photo, you can see my hand is touching its ventricle fin and my shoulder. So left hand is there and the pec fin's right shoulder. So that's how fat it is there. Now I'll show you the difference, how much skinnier this fish is. So if you look at from there to there, it's the same as how much fatter my one was.
Wow, yeah.
So this is only an inch shorter, but it's so much skinnier.
Is that the favorite fish you ever caught?
What's that?
Is that your favorite fish? Well, of all the fish you caught, is that your favorite one?
No, it's not. It's one, that's what I caught it on, right there.
Oh, wow.
That's my fence reel, my hand line.
Oh.
You guys have got the footage of that.
So you're going to bring it to Florida and go for the glide?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to bring. I've caught every big game fish in the world on that thing. It's traveled all around the world with me. Just, yeah, that one's good. Is
that good?
If you, is it starting to yellow a little bit on the back?
It's yellow right here, see? There we go.
There's a lime.
There you go. We'll put that on our swordfish.
Perfect.
See, I'm just doing a little bit of prep inside. I'm just taking a piece of our swordfish and I'm just cutting them into small sections. I'm gonna say 15 mil, but that won't mean a lot to you guys. 3/4 of an inch. How about that? So I'm just taking sections of our swordfish. And speaking of simply, right on the fly, I'm gonna grab our seasoning. And it's the seasoning that everyone's got. Salt and pepper. Black pepper. I'm doing this ahead of time and it just helps season the fish a little.
That is the fanciest salt and pepper thing I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, man, we're high tech in New Zealand, man.
You guys are
I'm
way
telling you,
advanced. You're years ahead of us, dude.
Yep.
So I find it incredible. You've never seen a bright orange meat.
Never.
So in Florida, they eat those. Guys used to think it's because they eat squid, but it's not squid. It's the shrimp. And when they eat the ruby red shrimps, the meat turns as orange as a pumpkin.
Wow.
Yeah.
And do they taste better?
Way better.
Wow.
It tastes much better. And if you go to the store, you're gonna pay another $10 a pound just for that.
Well, as we saw today when we were chopping that fish up, squid is what they primarily eat.
Yeah.
And I do agree, if what the fish are eating does affect the flavour of them, and we all love calamari, right? Squid.
Yeah.
So by that logic, that should taste pretty good. So that's all of the prep done. Well, this side of it anyway. We're going to move out. I've just lit the fire out there. We've got some native timber, the Pahutakawa tree, and we're going to cook over that. It's got a really musky, vanilla-y flavour that comes out of the smoke. And I'm going to sear it hot on there. And then we're going to have it with some buns and some mango and tomato salsa as sliders, as an entree.
Sounds pretty famous to me, buddy.
Yeah, well.
You're not just making this up as you go?
I pretty much am, honestly.
Really?
I've got a good...
Are you like this undercover chef that I haven't heard of?
No, I like cooking seafood, I like cooking outdoors, I like cooking for guests, it motivates me, so hey, it's all about the company, the location, and we've got some good food.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Great.
Right, I'm gonna put this stuff back in the fridge. Mum might know where there's some more. Okay, I'm just gonna get, it's a bit of manuka as well.
Get a little flavor with the wood?
Yeah.
So do you think the wood actually affects the flavor of the fish?
Yeah, it does. But I'll let you be the judge, right?
All right.
You obviously wouldn't never have tried it before.
So you just put salt and pepper on that, that's it?
Salt and pepper, and I'm relying obviously the natural flavour of the swordfish. When I'm cooking, you'll see we've picked the lime off the tree a moment ago.
Yeah.
I've just chopped up the lime. I'll add a little bit of lime as well. Just gives it a little bit more zest, I guess. Okay, get the grill happening on there. That'll start heating up. Then we'll get a little oil. So I'm just going to start on the outside to get it.
Oh wow! I did not anticipate you to do the outside. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're going to start on the outside just to get the fish set.
So is that hotter than the grill? The outside?
Yeah, it will be hotter. Yeah, at the moment. Sure, can you? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm just putting some of our Tahitian lime on, which we've just picked off the tree.
Everything's so fresh here.
Yeah. Well, it's a secret to any kind of cooking, right? Is keeping everything fresh.
That looks really good, bro. This is almost like a hibachi grill. Oh, here comes the goal. Watch this. Oh, you hit the post. Are you kidding me, dude?
See, here we go. We got the. Oh, it's all happening now. We've got a bit of sport hype, bit of sports hype going. Watching that cook through. I don't want that to go too far. And see, now that it's now I can see that it's cooked about halfway through. It's almost done. I'm just gonna get it across the top of the grill, and that's just to get some of the flavour from the wood through it. So there's obviously no electricity, no gas involved in this. This is literally all wood fired that we're cooking on here. One thing I will say about swordfish, particularly they're such an oily fish, you've got quite a bit of tolerance when you're cooking them. So there's less risk of overcooking them. So we'll have some of that flavour in there. We'll take this inside, and I've had my daughter Hannah preparing a salsa, and we will get these guys combined with the salsa and some buns. Oh, sports. Sorry. Was that close?
Sports are very important to Matt. It's extremely important. You played rugby for how many years?
I played rugby right up until last year. So I was, 40, I'm telling my age, I played rugby for 44 years.
They just scored!
Yes, the Panthers.
Holy moly, your team just scored. Isn't
My
that
new
incredible?
team. Okay, so that's a shirt that I'm getting, right? Is that it? Okay, that's cool. That's a cool shirt, right?
Yeah, no, you're gonna get shirts and hats and all kinds of good
Cool,
stuff.
right. I'll get this inside, bro.
Yeah, let's go eat.
So, burger is one word. A miniature burger, the term we use is a slider.
We're making swordfish sliders.
Swordfish sliders. That's what's happening.
Dude, this is a famous recipe.
Is it really?
I've never had a swordfish slider in my life.
Okay, well, it's about to become famous because you're about to try it. And
here, load me up here.
okay,
What do you do?
so what I've got here is we have a piece of our swordfish, which goes on the bottom of our fresh bun. I'm just going to give it a wee squirt of our fresh lime juice on there. And now here we have a salsa, which is tomato, if you like.
Tomato sounds good.
Bell pepper, capsicum, mango, and cilantro.
All right.
And that is going to go right on top there. And then a little bit of our mayo and gherkin
And then I just
dressing.
on top and eat it?
You're going to put the top on that. You're going to eat it.
All right, here we go.
As our about to be famous swordfish slider.
I'm really excited now. Here we go. Wow.
Good?
You might have just made the greatest swordfish I've ever eaten.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. Well, it's all part of it. It's the experience. Remember, you wound that thing in the ocean out here. It's all been provided. It all adds to the taste because, to be honest, I invented that driving here. I thought, man, I've got to cook this swordfish somehow. Well, we've whipped it up, and I think it's a goodie. Can I?
Try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna, man. Honestly, on your endorsement, I have to try it.
You've never made this before?
Honestly, I thought of this while we were driving here.
Come on.
Oh, I'm not even joking.
What are you, some undercover chef?
No, I just...
Take a bite of that and let me know.
Okay. I am my own harshest critic, so. Okay.
You did pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's really good.
It is good, eh?
What would you give that out of 10?
I would give that. I would never give myself a 10 because it's just not the Kiwi thing to do.
I'll give it a 9 at least.
I'm going to give it a solid 9.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a solid 9. I've never given a 10 for anything in my life.
That is some good stuff. Wow, that is unbelievable. Hey, how was it?
Hannah, nailed it.
That's as good as it gets.
So come and have one,
That's
honestly.
very good.
Honestly.
Oh, wait.
We gotta keep this secret.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Wait, what were we saying?
Yo,
We gotta keep this
Yeah.
recipe a secret now.
you guys
Can't
gotta
let it
come
get
try
out.
it.
Swordfish are in trouble.
I'm not sure whether this is the new go-to. Anyone comes over, have you tried one of my famous swordfish sliders? Have you not seen it on the BlacktipH YouTube channel?
Matt, these are Matt, now, if you sold these in restaurants, you could, if you just sold these and had a little cafe shop, you'd be slammed.
Swordfish sliders.
And you call them swordfish sliders.
Swordfish sliders.
You have successfully cooked the best swordfish I've ever eaten.
Thank
Number
you.
one, dude. And you invented this on the way here?
Yeah.
Come on.
I honestly did, yeah. I thought of a few things. Really, I can't take the credit. My daughter made the salsa. That was the hero of it. And then the real hero was the swordfish, freshly caught. I mean, that's my real strength, is catching them. Not so, not so much cooking them, but that was good.
We caught 2 fish over 400 pounds, 2 almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
We got, well, how many we got? 6 or 7 in total?
We got 6 swordfish.
6 swordfish in 2 days. And then if you count the other day, we got a blue nose and a big striped marlin. So biggest swordfish of my life, biggest striped marlin of my life, best cooked swordfish of my life. Bro, you guys got to go and check out Matt's channel. Go click this card right here, subscribe to him, check out his videos. They're absolutely insane. This guy is an absolute legend, and I can't wait to get back again, dude.
Thank you, it's a pleasure. Look forward to the next time we do it.
Absolutely, buddy. God bless.
I just want to thank you guys all for watching. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, like this video. Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.